About 20 years ago at a family gathering, I asked my aunt if my cousin, who happens to be adopted, had recently met her real brother. My aunt paused and graciously corrected me and said the term I was looking for was biological. And she's absolutely right. My cousin grew up with brothers who were just as real as any sibling relationship could ever be, even if they were not biological. And now, as a foster and adoptive mom, I get to field these kind of questions all the time. And so we thought we would just pause for a minute and provide a little bit of education around what would be appropriate and what not. Really, at the heart of it, we want everybody to feel respected. And sometimes when you use the word real, what's the opposite of that, right? In my world with, an almost 3-year-old, it's, are you real or are you pretend? And so that's not what you're insinuating. And we know that. So what can you use? Well, first family, first mom, first dad, biological, those are all great in referring to that part of the adoption triad. When you're talking about the child, there's no your own child or they're your real child. That doesn't exist. All children in your care are yours if there's any form of possession that can exist, right? But they are all in your care. So no need to define that further. And then, and as an adoptive parent and as a foster parent and a biological parent, I promise you, I am mommy to everybody. With that said, be a student of the family. Sometimes we have kids in our care that are only here for a short season or they're still getting to know me. And so they call me Valerie. And that's okay. If you're in a conversation with them, you can also refer to me as Valerie to them, and that would be completely appropriate. So if you find yourself unsure of what term to use, ask for help, right? I promise you, whoever you're encountering with will be as gracious and as loving as my aunt was to me.